Namaskara. This is another short film translation video, just like the previous one. I'll be taking 1 minute of possibly a 20-minute short film, and then I'll be playing that 1 minute of video first, then come back and I will stop for every sentence and give a complete word by word translation with full grammar. The name of this short film is called Valavina Alayalli. Valavu means love. Valavina of love, sixth vibhakti. Ale means wave. Alayalli, in the wave of love. Now, this short film is available in YouTube. I will give the link to this short film. You can go and watch it. Watch the complete short film if you like. Okay, let's start.
ಯಾರು?
ನಾನು ಮಗಳೇ.
ನನಗೆಷ್ಟು ಭಯ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
ನಾನಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕಮ್ಮ ಭಯ?
ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಅವನು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೋ ಲೇಟು?
ತುಂಬ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಕಣೋ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ. ಯಾರು ಇವಳು?
ಅವ್ರು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಣ.
ಮೆಂಟ್ಲಾ?
ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಹಾಗೇನೆ.
ಲವ್ ಎಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗಾಯ್ತು ಮಗ.
ಹಿಡಿಗಿರಿ ಸವಸ ಒಳ್ಳೆದಲ್ಲ ಕಣ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ.
ಅದೇನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಗ, ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದ್ಲು.
ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಅವ್ಳ ತಂದೆ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಕಣ.
ಅಂದರೆ
Okay, so this is the 1 minute of the video. I'll just go back and then start playing it from the beginning. Okay, now I'll do a sentence by sentence translation.
ಯಾರು?
ನಾನು ಮಗಳೇ.
ನನಗೆಷ್ಟು ಭಯ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
Okay, here she says, the girl says Yaru, and then the father says Nanu Magale. Nanage eshtu baya agittu gotta, girl says. It means who? She's saying. Nanu Magale, it's me, the father is saying. Then the girl is saying, Nanage eshtu baya agittu gotta means, you know how scared I became. That is the meaning of the sentence. Let's look at it word by word. Yaru means who. Okay, Nanu Magale, Nanu I. Magale is addressing his daughter. Magalu means girl or daughter. Here Magale, when he calls, it means he's addressing her. It's me, daughter, he's saying. Then Nanage, she's saying Nanage, for me. Nanu Nanage, fourth vibhakti. Nanage, Eshtu means how much. Bhaya agittu. Bhaya in Kannada means fear. Bhaya agittu. Agittu means became. Okay, agu means become. Agittu became third person neuter gender singular. Gutta, gutta is like a tag, question tag. It means do you know. Guttu means no. Gutta means do you know, like that. Let's move on.
ನಾನಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕಮ್ಮ ಭಯ?
Then the father says, "Naan irabekadre yakamma baya." Naan is nanu. As you know, in casual Kannada, they will not completely say nanu, neenu, avanu. They will just say nan, neen, avan, like that. So you only have to expand the whole thing. So nanu means I. Irabekadare means when I am there, while I am there. Right? That's what irabekadre. Yak means yake, why. Yak amma. Amma is a way of addressing a female lovingly. Okay, amma. Amma actually means mother. Okay, but they usually fathers call their daughters as amma. Bhaya means fear again. So while I am there, why are you scared? That's the meaning of the sentence. Here, irabekadare is an interesting expression. It means iru. Iru means to be. Okay, iru is the verb to be. Irabeku means must be. Iru becomes irabeku. Beku means want. But when you add beku to a verb, it becomes a necessity. Okay, madabeku means must do, like that. So when you want to say I must do, I should do, then you say madabeku. I must see, nodabeku, like that. Nodu becomes noda. Nodu becomes noda. That is an infinitive mood. So the verb has to be converted to its infinitive mood and then add beku to it to say the necessity to do something, necessity to perform that action. So here irabeku and then adare gets added to it. When you add adare to it, it means while I'm doing this action, while I am being there. So for example, ನೀವು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದರೆ ನನಗೆ ವೆಜಿಟಬಲ್ಸ್ ತನ್ನಿ. What it means is, while you are going to the market, bring me vegetables. That's what it means. So this adare, when it's added to this beku, right, and beku is having a verb before it, the whole expression means while doing this action. ನಾನು ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಒಂದು ರ್ಯಾಟ್ ಬಂತು. ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಥಿಯೇಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಸೀಟ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ರ್ಯಾಟ್ ಬಂತು. ರೈಟ್, ರ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲಿ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್. ಬಂತು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್, ವೈಲ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಮೂವಿ, ಅ ರ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕೇಮ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಮೈ ಸೀಟ್. Right, something like that. So while and when you want to say, you have to say bekadare, and you should put the verb in front of it. Nodu, madu, whatever. Noda bekadare, mada bekadare. So it's a nice expression that you can always say, while I was doing this, that happened. While I was walking, rain came, like that. Those type of sentences you can use this bekadare. Okay. Yak is yake, why. Amma here is addressing a female. Baya is fear. Let's move on.
ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಅವನು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
So here, this guy says, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಅವನು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಆವಾಗಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. What he means is, where is he? I've been waiting for a long time since then. Right? He is not coming. Right? That's what the overall meaning of the sentence. Let's look at it word by word. Yellow means, yelli means where. Okay, yellow is a clitic. When you add this o to it, it means a very casual way of addressing another male. To say yellow, right? Here, if you want to address a female, you will say yelle. These are all casual, not with respect. If you want to say with respect, you will say yelri, or you can just say yelli is fine. Yelli means where. So yellow avanu. Okay, avanu means he. Yellow avanu, where is he? Avanu is third person singular masculine. Then kaita iddini. Kayu means to wait. Kaita iddini. This is a present continuous tense singular. ನಾನು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್, ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್. ನಾನು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ರೈಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಆವಾಗಿಂದ. ಆವಾಗ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೆನ್. ಆವಾಗಿಂದ. ಇಂದ ಇಸ್ ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ, as you know, but here it means from then or since then. ಆವಾಗಿಂದ, ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್. ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಆವಾಗಿಂದ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇ ಆವಾಗಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪುಟ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಎನಿವೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ದೆನ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್. ಬರು ಇಸ್ ಕಮ್. ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ he wants to say the negative tense. So ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರ್ತಾನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Again, he is giving an emphasis using the clitic ne. Bartane illa means he is like frustrated that for so long he's not coming. So barta illa means not coming without any emotion. But when you say bartane illa means it's not even coming at all, like that. That's exactly what clitics are used for. Clitics are used to represent your emotion for that particular bird. Okay, you will see many clitics in these short films, just like what you have seen in the previous short film as well. Let's move on.
ಯಾಕೋ ಲೇಟು?
ತುಂಬ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಕಣೋ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ.
Okay, so one of the friends is asking, Yako Letu, Tumba traffic kano. The other guy, the hero says, Tumba traffic kano, Bengaluru Guttalla, Estu Anta. What he says is, why are you late? The one friend is asking. The hero is saying, there was a lot of traffic. Do you know Bangalore, right? How much traffic it is? That's the overall meaning of the sentence. Let's look at it word by word. Yako, again, Yake means why. Yako is addressing a male casually. Why, bro? Like that. Yako, letu. Letu, whenever you add an English word with oo, it becomes Kannada. Okay, so Yako, letu. So you can always use English word and add a oo to it. Okay. Then Tumba traffic kano. Tumba traffic kano is very much traffic. Tumba is very much traffic. Kano. Kano is like actually it comes from the verb kanu. Kanu means to see. It is again a question tag. When in English we say, right, you know, you see, like that we say, you know, I was in this forest, you know, like that we say, right. The you know we add. Same thing in Kannada. It's kano. Okay, it comes from kanu, mean to see. When it's male, you'll say kano. Female, you'll say kane. These are all without respect, casual. Kandri means with respect. It's a question tag that you add in a sentence. Okay, then gottalla. You again, gottu means no. Allah means here not actually, but again it's a question tag in the end of a sentence. When you say when you add Allah, it means right, like that. So it's a question tag. Gottalla, you know, right, like that. Then eshtu anta. Eshtu is how much. Anta. Anta is added to a end of a sentence or in between a sentence to mean something like that, like so. Anta when added to the end of a sentence means like that. When it can also be added to the middle of a sentence to mention somebody's statement. For example, ನನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ ನಾಳೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. My teacher said that she is not coming tomorrow. ಅಂತ ನಾಳೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. So the teacher said the exact sentence ನಾಳೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. Tomorrow I'm not coming. So you are saying that to your friend that my teacher said she's not coming. So there you will use anta. ನನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ ನಾಳೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. Like that she said. So that's how anta is used in the second form. Okay, let's move on.
ಯಾರು ಇವಳು?
ಅವ್ರು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಣ.
So the heroine introduction is also happening, and then the hero is asking yaro ivulu avalu ondu mental kano, the friend is saying. So this hero is asking who is she, and then the friend is saying she is some mental, like that he's saying. Let's look at word by word meaning. Yaro avalu, again yaru means who. Yaro means again is addressing a male casually. So yaro. Ivalu, avalu is fine. Ivalu means this girl. Avalu means that girl. So here the hero is saying Ivalu. Okay, then the friend is saying Avalu, that girl. Ondu mental kano, one mental. Kano again means you see, right? Like that is saying. Let's move on.
ಮೆಂಟ್ಲಾ?
ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಹಾಗೇನೆ.
So he's asking mentala. The hero is saying mentala, meaning he's not able to believe it. Mentala. Then the other friend is saying that means something like that. She is something like a mental. Not really it is, but something like mental. So he's going to explain more. Let's look at the word by word meaning. Mentala. So whenever you add "a" to any word, it's like asking a question, right? Um, ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ? Will you see it? Right? Like that. ನೀವು ಬರ್ತೀರಾ? Will you come? ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ? Will you go? ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ? So when you add "a" to any word, right, it becomes a question in Kannada. Next, "ಅಂದರೆ" means that means. It's again a word that links to, similar to Hindi matlab, you say, right? It comes from the verb "annu." "Annu" means to say. "Anda" is said. Okay, it's a past participle of "annu." "Andere," if said. When "re" is added, becomes conditional mode. If said, you can also call it as "that means," right? So "andere," that's how "andere" is. "Andere," he's like trying to explain more. That means ಒಂದು ತರ. ಒಂದು means one. ಒಂದು ತರ means type, right? For example, ಈ ಥರ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಈ ಥರ means this type. ಬಟ್ಟೆ means cloth. This type of cloth. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ತೋರಿಸಿ means others. Show me other types of, other cloths of the same type. That's what tara means. Okay. For example, you can also say ನಿಮ್ಮ ಥರ ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಥರ means people like you. ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಥರ ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಲೈಫ್, ನಾನು ನೋಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೀನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಯು. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯೂಸ್ ದಟ್ ಥರ. ಓಕೆ. ದೆನ್ ಒಂದು ಥರ ಹಾಗೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಹಾಗೇನೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಅಗೇನ್, emphasis saying that she is like that only. Means you can call her as a mental. He's going to explain more. Okay, let's move on.
ಲವ್ ಎಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಟ್ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗಾಯ್ತು ಮಗ.
So the hero now is saying love at first sight antaralla hangaitu maga. You know, they say love at first sight, right? That expression. I became like that. It became like that. I felt like that. That's what he's saying. Let's look at the word by word meaning. So love at first sight, as you know, is love at first sight. Antaralla, again, antaralla means they say, you know. So here annu becomes, annu means to say. Annuttare, they say. Okay, this is third person plural. Antar meaning simple present tense. Antare, they say. Antaralla. So here adding Allah means, you know, like that. They say, you know, like that. So it's a tag, question tag. Hang means hange. Hange is similar to hege, hage. You can say hage, like that. Hage that was used. Hange and hage is very similar. Slight difference, but let's not go into those details. It means like that. Aitu, it became. Agu, aitu. So "aitu" can be used in many contexts. For example, payment "aitu," right? "Aitu" means it happened, it became. So you can use "aitu." Okay, here it says "maga" means bro. It's used among friends. Similar to in South India, they use "macha," "mapla," "machi." Those type of words in Tamil Nadu they typically use. In Mumbai, they use this word "bidu," I think, as a slang. So in Delhi, they use "yar" or "bhai." So in other parts of India, similar to that, in Karnataka they use "maga." Okay, so let's move on.
ಹುಡುಗಿರು ಸಹ ಒಳ್ಳೆದಲ್ಲ ಕಣ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ.
So now the friend says, ಹುಡುಗಿಯರು ಸಹವಾಸ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಣೋ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. Meaning having acquaintances of girls or getting close to girls is not good for you. Understand that. That's what he means. Let's do a word by word translation. ಹುಡುಗಿಯರು, ಹುಡುಗಿ is girl, ಹುಡುಗಿಯರು is plural. ಹುಡುಗ, ಹುಡುಗರು. So there are two suffixes in Kannada for plural. One is galu, another one is aru. For huduga, hudugi, you say aru. Hudiga, hudugaru, hudigyaru. For other things, you say galu. Pustagalu, pustagagalu. Right? Pustaka is galu. Most of the non-living things you'll use galu, and living things you use garu. Okay. Then ಸಹವಾಸ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರು ಸಹವಾಸ ಹಿಯರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಕ್ವೈಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸಹ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕೋ ವಾಸ ಇಸ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಕೋ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ ಬಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ okay allah means not a good thing so here whenever you add adu to any word it actually makes it into a thing for example nanu nannadu means mine nanu means I nannadu means this is mine okay so the thing is mine so when you want to thingify something you add adu okay ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಲ್ಲ means not good ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ the ಕೋ means ಕೊಳ್ಳು verb okay ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳು rightfully it means ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ means you understand that's what the expression means artha is meaning ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ comes from ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳು you understand yourself if you are doing an action on yourself you add ಕೊಳ್ಳು to it for example ನೋಡು is no to see ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳು means you see yourself in other words it means take care okay what other ಹಾಕಿಕೊಳ್ಳು ಹಾಕು means to put ಹಾಕಿಕೊಳ್ಳು means you put yourself for example ಏನು ಆಹಾರ okay ಅನ್ನ rice ಅನ್ನ ನೀನೇ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಳ್ಳು you put the rice yourself I will not put for you because I'm busy something like that so ಕೊಳ್ಳು is added to other verbs ಕೊಳ್ಳು is a auxiliary verb when you add ಕೊಳ್ಳು to other verbs it means to do that action by yourself let's move on
ಅದೇನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಗ, ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದ್ಲು.
ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ he says ಏನು ಅದು ಏನು I didn't put the adu but ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಗ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದಳು what he means is I don't know why or I don't know what but I like her a lot that's what he means let's look at the word by word ಏನೋ means again ಏನು is what okay ಏನೋ is a clitic it means whatsoever I mean whatever it be like that right he's not able to explain so the clitic is added to emphasize the unknown ಏನೋ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಎಲ್ಲಿ means where ಎಲ್ಲೋ means somewhere like that right ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಗ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ is ಗೊತ್ತು is no ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ don't know ಮಗ bro okay here again ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ illa is added to give the negative present perfect tense but usually illa is added to make it present perfect tense here he means don't know it's like as if simple past but usually illa is added as a negative suffix to indicate present perfect negative present perfect for example maadu madilla means have not done okay maadu madilla right madilla means have not done meaning have not done yet I will do so that's what I have a separate video for that you can go and check out it's called negative tenses let's move on tumba means very much tumba is very much again ishta adalu she became agu agu is become adalu means she became simple past third person singular feminine she became ishta she became likable by me something like that okay ishta adalu I think that's also let's finish this part
ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಅವ್ಳ ತಂದೆ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಕಣೋ.
okay there is one more part I'll just play it again one more sentence is there
ಅಂದರೆ ಮೆಂಟ್ಲಾ
ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಹಾಗೇನೆ.
ಲವ್ ಎಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗಾಯ್ತು ಮಗ.
ಗಿರಿಗಿರಿ ಸವಸ ಒಳ್ಳೆದಲ್ಲ ಕಣೋ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ.
ಅದೇನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಗ, ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದ್ಲು.
ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಅವಳ ತಂದೆ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಕಣೋ.
ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಹೀ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಅವಳ ತಂದೆ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಕಣೋ. ಶಿ ಲೈಕ್ಸ್ ಹರ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. That's what he says. Okay, so here let's do a word by word. Avalige, to her. Avalu, avalige. This is fourth vibhakti. To her. Avala tande, her. Avalu, avala, her. This is sixth vibhakti. Avala. Tande is father. Appa is also father. Tande. Kandre. Kandare means kanu is to see. Kanda is seen. Kandare, if seen. When she sees her father, that's what he means. Ishta kano. Ishta means she likes her father a lot, meaning she is very affectionate towards her father. Okay, Ishta kano. Again, kano is an expression to say you see. It's a question tag. Okay, let's move. I think this is the end of this 1 minute. I'll just play it through. I think there is just some music after this. I'll just play it through.
ಅಂದರೆ
Okay, so I'll stop here. This is already 25 minutes of just 1 minute of video results in 25 minutes of translation and explanation. You could understand how it works, right? Okay, so I'll come up with the next video for part 2. Okay, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.